denotified, nomadic and semi-nomadic communities. Now these communities have been historically marginalized, first by the British colonial period, then later by the social neglect and non-inclusion into the mainstream system. Now these communities have been observed large amount of hurdles in access to the social upliftment and also the economic improvement. Hello everyone, this is Pratyusha. Welcome to Law Excellence. In today's session, we're going to discuss about the different hurdles, different definitions related to these different tribal groups that are being present. What are the important problems that are being faced by these groups? What are the key committees and their the reports that are being present? And also, what is the seed scheme that is related to the upliftment of these communities? And also a way forward so that these communities can be integrated and will be developed in the future. Now, first when we see the definition, what are these denotified group? What is an nomadic tribal group, or what is an the semi-nomadic tribal group? The first one, if you see the denotified tribal group, now these are the ones before the independence, during the British period, some of the communities in India have been labeled as criminal. According to the British era Criminal Tribal Act 1871. Now by this, though if you have committed an offence or though you have not committed an offence, by including in that birth, with the birth itself, you will be observed as a criminal in this society. Now this is where these groups were being present. Later after independence, then we have observed that no, this is a wrong methodology that's been followed, and we have repelled this kind of act and we have denotified these particular type of tribal group. Then second, we'll talk about the nomadic. So general by the term nomadic means that they are not having any particular place of residence. They move from one region to other region either for the search of pastures or else for the seasonal variability that's been present. Then we have the semi-nomadic tribe. Now these are the communities that are were migrating seasonally while also semi-permanent pastures. For example, in summer season, we might have pastures or they might have land in the valley region. But during the winter season, they might have the land in some other areas. So this is where we find the semi-nomadic tribes have been present. Now in this recent article, there is an detailed description about why there is an problems or different problems that are being related to these communities. First, when we see there is long persistent stigma is being present. Though these communities have been denotified, still there is an social stigma and social behavior is being present to these communities where inclusion into this present day society has been a hurdle for them. Second, there is a lack of recognition and the certificates, though they belong to the tribal group. For these communities to get the tribal certificate, the caste certificate regarding the regions, many states are not been providing it. Then the implementation gaps with the welfare schemes, now when they are not being studied properly, proper survey regarding the numbers and the regions that are not being present clearly, now it is difficult for the government to implement a scheme or difficult for that particular group of people to avail the particular scheme which are given to the tribal people. Then we have economic deprivation, as they are not having a particular class certificate and they are there's a large amount of social stigma is being present for those community to have a land, to have an housing, to have an education. Now that is a very difficult task. Then institutional weakness. Though we have different welfare board that has been constituted, the seed scheme is being present, still there is a lagging behind. Still there is a large amount of communities not being included into the welfare scheme. Now when we see different key commissions and their report. Now, how did this welfare board has been come up? How did the seed scheme that has been developed? There is a history that has been present. The first one, when we have the Ananthasayanam Iyengar Committee in 1949, now it has led to the repealing of the Criminal Tribal Act. Now, as in the British, we had a Criminal Tribal Act. Now, that has been repealed due to this committee. Then we have the Denotified Act where all these tribal groups have been included. Then we have Renke Commission in 2008. Now this has highlighted how marginalized the different tribal groups that are being present. Then an important one, Irade Commission. Very important. where this had led to the formation of the Welfare Board. Here we have the IDATE Commission in 2014 and 2017. This has been come up with the data. They have given that there's large amount of people, around 1500 plus groups have been present which belong to these three tribal groups, and large amount of emphasis should be present in this group. Now generally, if you see in the 2011 census, around 8.6% of the population is been coming from this tribal group. Scheduled tribes have been present, and now the recent data has been suggested that 10% of the population in India is been coming from the scheduled tribes, and here also we have around 500 groups have been belonging to the nomadic and the semi-nomadic in nature. Now it means that large amount of population still is being not included in the welfare scheme. Then next we had, with the recommendation of the IDATE Commission, we have the establishment of the Welfare Board for denotified nomadic and the semi-nomadic communities in 2019. Then later on, we have a scheme called SEED scheme in 2021-22. It's an umbrella scheme where we are trying to provide a support for housing, the employment opportunity, the education facilities and the professional training. Now, these have been given. Now, not only this, we can also write a point about the UP's thing. Now, in UP, an welfare board has been created called Vimukta Jati and nomadic tribes. Now, especially for these people, to uplift these people socially and economically, a separate tribal welfare board has been established in the UP region. Now, this is like a case study where we can quote it in the answers. Then we will come towards what is a SEED scheme. Now, when we see the SEED scheme, now this has been launched in 2022 under 200 crore outlay for 5 years period of time, where it has been given by the department where welfare board has been taking place under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. And in this SEED scheme, 4 major components have been present. First one, we are trying to give free coaching towards the competitive exams and also the professional training. Then second, we are trying to cover these tribal groups into the health insurance and cover. We have Ayushman Bharat has been present. We are trying to include all these tribal people into this Ayushman Bharat. Then third, livelihood support. Now, livelihood support, we have National Rural Livelihood Mission that has been present. Now, through this, we are trying to create livelihood for these tribal people. Then also the housing assistance via PM Ajay. Now, this is where we are trying to create land and the housing for facilities for these particular communities. And for this, to avail this all scheme, this has been coming where the income group is less than 2.5 lakh per annum. And online registration also has been given for availing this scheme. Now, when you see what can be done for the improvement of these communities, the way forward that has been present, and this is what it's been highlighted in the article also. First one we like to have is statutory backing for this welfare group. Now, this government has been arguing that now scheduled tribe, we already have a separate national commission has been present. Now, that national commission is what will be taking care of these tribal groups. But in the recent articles, we have also observed that there is a panel, internal panel will be constituted to estimate or to evaluate the duties that have been given for the national commission of the scheduled tribe. Now, this has been highlighting that though we have commissions, though we have many different reports and the schemes have been present, still the integration of the tribal group people into the social welfare scheme and economic welfare scheme is being little hurdle is being present, or lack of inclusion is being present. Now, second, we have to standardize the issuance of the caste and community certificate. Now, as I told you, it is very difficult for these people to come up with this scheduled tribe or scheduled caste certificates. Now, this is where one we can provide is providing the caste certificate. The state governments will be providing the caste certificate. Then we have comprehensive socio-economic survey and data collection. One major hurdle is that proper localized data of these tribal group has been gap. The gap has been present. Now, that gap has to be fulfilled. Then we have stronger outreach and the welfare of the scheme. We have SEED scheme. Now, the people have to be awareness should be given to these people. The people have to be utilizing the schemes that are being present. Then strengthening by designing mobile design, flexible housing and the livelihood diversification should be done. Then combat the social stigma. Now, this is a very important problem, though we are trying to uplift them economically. Now, but removing the social stigma from the society is a challenge. The government alone cannot be doing that. Now, people have to be aware that these people doesn't belong to this criminal tribal group, or the social stigma should be removed. Then lastly, we should ensure that state level participation and accountability should be present. So with right institutional, right inclusion of these communities into this, we can reduce the gap from the rhetoric and the reality. Now that is very important for the upliftment of these groups. Now we'll see what are the different practice questions that will be present. One prelims question and one mains question will be there. First, which of the following statements is correct about seed scheme is or are correct? First one, it provides free coaching for professionals, courses and competitive exam. Health insurance coverage is under the Ayushman Bharat. A family income ceiling of 5 lakh per annum is an eligibility for the criteria. Housing assistance is being delivered through the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Then which of the following is correct? First option, A, B and D only. Second option, A and C only. Third option, B, C, D only. And fourth option, all the above. Please comment the right answers in the comment section. Now for the practice of the mains, we also have given the mains answer where you can utilize this particular session in writing the particular answer. The question, while the scheme has been economic empowerment of denotified nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes is a positive step, its implementation challenges severely limit its impact. Examine, now this is a key word you have to understand, examine the obstacles that the seed encounters and suggest measures to make welfare interventions for the particular communities more effectively. So whatever discussion that we have been taken in this session will be helpful for you to write it in this answers. So do practice the mains question and do practice the prelims and also read the National Commission for the Scheduled Tribe. That's it for today. Thank you everyone.